and get, oops, this going here. And we'll get started. All right. Looks pretty good. Just gonna, there we go, I think. Oh, then that chops off my head. I'm sorry. Okay, so today is Pilates. So we're going to start off with some nice slow stretching. So first of all, let's just take a nice big deep breath in through the nose, going all the way up to the sky. Have a little stretch from one side to the other side, and then with a nice big deep breath out, nice and slowly, come all the way down to your side. Let's do that again. Nice big deep breath in. Hold. And out. One more time. In. Hold. And out. All right, let's just take one arm and let's swing it around 3 times, reaching all the way up and around. Just watch your range of motion there, and let's do the other arm. And the other way. Roll your shoulders, nice big circles, going all the way up to your ears, go all the way back, go all the way down and forward, and go the other way. Nice big circles. Awesome. Let's reach up nice and tall again, and just kind of reach over to one side and the other side, and then let's sway it side to side. Go with your breathing, breathing in and out. And reaching nice and tall. Feet come about hip width apart. And we're going to do 6 full body squats, coming all the way down those side walls. Shoulders are back. Booty goes back. Nice big deep breath in, going up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. See if your weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Really lengthen at the top. Making sure that booty goes way back. Your knees are not going over your toes. And one more. And all the way up. And come all the way back down. And let's do our air squats as well. So leg comes up and around. Kind of lead with your knee. And then go the other way. Rib cage up off your hip bones. And the other leg. And the other way. And then let's go all the way up on our tippy toes. All the way up. Reach for the sky. Reach, 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 reach. And then go down on one. Up on both toes. Pushing that heel into the ground and squeezing your calves. We're waking up those calves. Up and down. Up and down. And let's just roll that ankle around. And then roll it the other way. And then let's just go on the outside of that right foot. Hold it there. And then go on the inside. Just working that range of motion of that ankle. And then let's roll the other foot. And then roll it the other way. And then go on the outside. And then on the inside. And then standing still, let's bring our hands out in front. We're going to scrunch our toes and our hands. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And then open them all nice and wide. Toes and fingers. Scrunch. And open. Scrunch. And open. And then let's just go up on top of your right toe. Pushing your arch forward. And then roll back and forth. Just rolling on top of those toes. And let's point, use your wrists too. Warming both up, point and flex. Roll it around. And let's do the other side. So go up on your toes, pushing that arch forward. And then just rock back and forth along top of those toes. And then let's point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And let's scrunch them and open, scrunch and open those toes, really open them, split all those toes apart. And then let's just roll that ankle and wrists around and set it down. All right, let's just give a nice little pat all the way up in your legs. And then the glutes. Up your sides. Move your belly around, move those organs around in your belly. Just working up all the fascia, waking it all the way up. Flex up your arms. Up your neck. Across your face. And then let's get right behind, underneath your skull there. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And let's just shift our eyes. Right to left, right to left, right, left. Now up, down, up, down, up, and down. And then let's just get right into those little holes right there. Bottom of your neck. Give a little massage. Just push a little bit, nice and softly. Your lymph nodes, just nice and soft. Wake it all up. And let's just give a nice little shakeroo. Just shaking everything up. Great. All right. Let's just start off with some tiny arms. So let's just roll your shoulders, set them in their spot. Hands are out. Okay, feet are hip width apart. Reach for those opposite walls. Let's reach our index finger and our loud finger, ring finger, and baby. And then let's just do tiny circles backwards. Rib cage up off your hip bones. And let's go forwards. And then push forward, push that cement forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's go backwards, palms facing backwards. 1, 2. You're going to feel the back. I want you to feel right, your muscles working in the back there. And then let's push it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thumbs are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thumbs are down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's just do tiny circles backwards again. Lengthening those arms and forwards. And then just give those arms a little shake. Good stuff. All right. Let's stand at your end of your mat here. And let's take a nice big deep breath in, going all the way up to the ceiling. Have a little stretch side to side. Nice big deep breath in, and let's go all the way down to ragdoll. Collapse down here. And let's just pulse our feet out, bringing your heels up and down, pushing that heel into the mat, going all the way up onto your toes. Belly being pulled up to the sky. And let's bring both heels all the way down. Fold your arms. Hang here for a second. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's take our right arm and take it all the way up to the sky. Take a look at those fingers all the way up there. And bring it back down. Take your left arm all the way up. And bring it back down. Soft bend in the knees. Have your arms wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Feet planted to the ground. Soft pulsing. Find that lowest vertebrae. And then let's start rolling up. Start with straightening your legs. Really feel those vertebrae as you're going all the way up your back. All the way up to your shoulders and roll your shoulders back. And let's come all the way up to the sky again. Reach, 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 reach. And come all the way back down to ragdoll. Soft bend in the knees. And we're going to have our right arm longer than the right. You got to make sure your weight is distributed evenly over both feet. And we're going to open up that left side of your vertebrae. Spine. Going up nice and slowly. All the way up and roll your shoulders back. And coming all the way back up to the sky and back down. Really exaggerate your breathing here. All right, left side now. Pulse to try to find that lowest vertebrae that you can. And then slowly and roll your shoulders back. Coming all the way back up to the sky again. Reach, reach, reach. And all the way back down. Let's walk our hands out to downward dog. Again, pulse your feet out. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Try to be up on your knuckle pads. Chest still being pushed to your knees. Just pulsing those legs out. Nice big deep breath in and out. All right, let's bring those heels down to the mat. Push away from your hands. Sway those hips side to side. As your belly and your hips being pulled up to the sky. Let's raise that right leg up high as you can. Hold it there. Still chest being pushed to your knee. Let's bend that knee and take a little look underneath your right shoulder. Reach that knee back to that back wall. Straighten that leg all the way out. Really lengthen that leg to that upper crotch if you're up that high. And let's bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge. Let's drop that left knee. Top of your foot onto the mat. And bring your hands up. And let those hips just sink into the mat. Nice, big, easy breathing in through the nose and out. Let's bring your hands down to the inside of your right foot. Wiggle that right foot out to the edge of the mat and kind of just go onto the edge of your foot, just opening up that knee. Okay, you can open it up some more if you want to. And you can stay here, or you can go down onto your forearms. Just relax. Just breathing nice and easy. With every exhale, you're going to sink a little further into the stretch. Let's bring that left foot up. You can come back up onto your hands. Bring your left heel towards your left cheek. And if you want to, reach back and grab your top of your foot. And let's return that foot back to the ground. Wiggle this your right foot back in. Straighten your right leg. And we'll do a nice hammy stretch from here. So I want you to kind of push your butt back a little bit and bring that armpit down to your knee and just relax and feel the stretch all along the back of your leg. You can point and flex if you like, or you can stay where you are. But you're kind of pushing your butt back and sitting down towards that left heel. Bring that foot back down to the mat. Bring your hands on either side of your right foot. We're going to go into plank from here. So bring that foot back to your left foot. You're into plank. Push your shoulders back into their sockets and plank twist to the right, opening up that chest and back down and the other side. And I'm going to go down, drop my knees down to the mat, and I'm going down to chaturanga. Shoulders are in their sockets, push them back in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's just push our chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and have a nice little wiggle. Back down to the mat. We're going to push up to high plank again, to downward dog. Push away from your hands. Sway those hips side to side, having a nice stretch. You'll feel that stretch underneath your arm. And let's walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Bend your knees and a nice slow roll all the way up. And roll your shoulders back. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. So let's bring our hands all the way up. Nice stretch side to side, belly in, rib cage up off your hip bones. And let's come all the way down to ragdoll. Walk your hands out to downward dog. And push away from your hands, up on those knuckle pads. Nice, big, easy breathing. Hips are being pulled up to the sky, and your ears are right by your biceps. Let's raise that left leg up high behind you. We're going to hold it. Keep pushing your chest towards your knees. Try to have your hips nice and square. And let's bend that knee and have a little look underneath your left arm. Straighten that leg all the way out again. And let's bring it all the way through to your left thumb. We're in low lunge here. Knee over top of heel. Drop that left foot, right leg, shoelace up on the mat, and hands come up. And let's take some nice big easy breathing in and out. Hands come down to the mat on the inside of your left foot. Wiggle that left foot out to the edge of the mat and kind of up on the side there. Like have a little extra push there, just adding a little bit of pressure on that left knee. And you can stay here, or you can try to go down onto your forearms or as low as you can. And have some nice breaths in and out here. And let's bend that right knee, bringing your heel to your right cheek. And come back and grab that top of your foot. This is such a nice stretch, guys. I don't know if you're feeling it. I know I am. Really good for all your hips and your psoas and your... All right, quads. Bring that foot back down. And we're going to bring that left foot back to the center, straighten that leg out, and we're going to do a nice hammy stretch here. So try to have your legs in line with your hips, right? So they're nice and square, pushing that booty back, and bring your chest down, square over your leg. Kind of lengthening that left whole leg, right? And if you like, you can point and flex. Bring that toes up to the ceiling and you can sink down a little further into that stretch. And then let's bring that foot back down to the mat. Hands come on either side of your left hand, left foot, and we're going into high plank. Shoulders are in their sockets, and we're plank twist to the right. Look back at those fingers. Coming back down, and other side. Keeping that belly pulled into your back. To chaturanga. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And chest comes up and squeeze those shoulder blades together. All the way back down to the mat. Push up into high plank. To downward dog. Push away from your hands. Chest goes to your knees. Up on your knuckle pads. Nice big deep breath in and out. And let's walk those hands back down to your feet. Bend those knees and roll all the way up. And roll your shoulders back. And we're going to go get right into snowbirds when you're ready. Turn my mat a little bit here. All right. Let's extend that right leg right out from your hip. Outer foot flat on the floor. Shoulders back. Rib cage up off your hip bones. And let's reach for those opposite walls. And let's bring that wing all the way down to the mat. I want your head, your body being pulled up to that upper crotch there. Come up a centimeter, and let's bring that arm to your nose and back for 6, 2, 3, belly to your back, 4, 5, and 6, and bring that wing back up for wing dips. Touch and bring that hand back down to your right leg. 2, keep that belly pulled into your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wing comes down and hands come together, reaching, lengthening from your right foot all the way up to your right pinky, and match that left arm. Belly to your back and breathe. Four, 5, and 6. And let's bring this left arm down to the mat. Lengthen your right arm and right leg. And we're going into crunches. 1, elbow to knee. 2, 3, 4, crunch it. 5, really bring that belly into your back. 6, we're doing 8. 7, and 8. And then let's just come down onto your left hip for 3 crazies. Swing that arm all the way around. And I really want you to arch your back there and look way back. And come back and around. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. And let's just go right up to the other side. So up on your knees and then lengthen your left leg out. Down here a bit. No, I don't like that. All right. Belly in. Bring that wing all the way down, up a centimeter, and then arm to nose. 1. Keeping that core engaged. 2. Your outer left foot flat on the floor. 4. 5. And 6. And wing dips. Touch. And then reach up to the sky and down your leg. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Wing dip down. Hands come together. Reaching for that upper crotch there. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And bring that hand down. Lengthen both left limbs. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Belly in and crunch it out. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Lengthen and crunch it. Really squeeze in. 7. And 8. And lengthen. And then just sit down on that right side for 3 crazies. 1. Go with your breathing. Breathing in and out. 2. And 3. Good stuff. Let's just get right up into table from here. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Shoulders are pushed back. 3 clicks of your heels to make a wish. And we're going to do cat and cow from here. All right, so you're going to push your hands into your mat and resist bringing to your knees, going up into cow. You can do kissing cow if you like. And return, pushing into the mat and away from your knees, going all the way up into cat. Really pull in, chin comes to chest, have a little wiggle, still have that resistance away from your knees. And release. And again, push into the mat and toward your knees. And release. And push into your hand, into the mat and away. Have a nice little wiggle while you're up there. And coming all the way back down. Let's sit down onto your legs there, going into child's pose. Slide those hands out in front. Just wiggle side to side. Let's walk those hands over to the right, left cheek off of your left heel. Nice big deep breath in and out. Walk those hands all the way over to the left. Same thing, right cheek off the right heel. Feel the stretch all the way down your arm, right down to your hip, right down to your glute. Actually, all the way down to my hammy, I can feel it. That's a nice stretch right there. And then come back to center. Bring your forearms towards your knees. Open your knees and keep your feet together. And we're going to thread the needle. So let's bring that right arm all the way up, opening up your chest. Look back at those fingers. And let's thread the needle between your elbow and your knee. Palm is up. And bring your cheek down to the mat if you can. Reaching for that wall. And thread the needle again, going all the way up to the sky. And all the way through. And bring that back arm all the way back to the mat again. And we're still going to take that right hand and bring it up and around as far as you can towards your left hip. And then just look up. And bring that arm all the way back down. We're going to do the same thing to the left side. So let's thread the needle, bringing that hand all the way up. As far as you can, have that stretch. Open up that chest. And thread the needle. Cheek comes down. Nice big deep breaths in and out. And thread the needle again, all the way up. The needle. Head, forearm back down to the mat and take that left hand again and wrap it around. And then just towards your hip, if you can, grab your shirt, your hip right there, and then just look up. And bring that forearm all the way back down to the mat. And we're going to go up onto our knees and bring our hands to at 2 o'clock, your right hand, you're leaning forward, left hand on top, sternum over top of both hands. And we're going to push into the mat. Resist bringing towards your left knee. You're going to feel the left rib cage. Keeping that resistance, come and sit down. Nice and slowly with a nice big deep breath out. And again, come up over top of your hands. Push in, resist towards that left knee. You're going to feel your left rib cage and then slowly sit down. Back up and let's switch sides. Going to 10 o'clock. Left hand, right hand on top, over top, sternum over top. Push in, resist. Slowly sitting down. With a nice big deep breath out as you're coming to sit down. And again. And back up. Good stuff. Let's sit down onto our mats when you're done. Your legs out in front of you, straight out in front. Let's do just 3 shoulder rolls. And again. Let's bring our hands up nice and tall, reaching up for the sky. Your belly's pulled in. And let's just reaching up for the sky. We're going to do a forward fold. So those arms are going to come walk across the ceiling to the upper crotch and then down the wall in front of you, reaching for that wall in front of you. Your eyes start coming down towards your knees. Reach, 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 reach. And when you've gone as far as you can, just drop those hands down and collapse on top of your legs here. And while you're down here, I want you to massage your feet. Just push into your feet, moving around. Wiggle your toes. Breathe. Scrunch those toes and flex them. Nice big deep breath in. And then let's slowly just roll all the way back up and roll your shoulders round. And let's give those legs a nice little wiggle, opening them up nice and wide. Get up on top of those sit bones there. And when they're all nice and up and open, nice and wide, just have a nice little pat of your inner thighs, just waking up that fascia. And let's bring our hands out in front, shoulders back, rib cage up off your hip bones. And we're going to swipe your right arm all the way back and around, your left hand pointing towards your toe. Come down as far as you can. Back up. And then let's twist around to the other side. Hold it there for that second as far as you can come down, lengthening those arms. And come back up. And then twist around. Down. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then come back up. Twist around. And down. And come all the way back up to center. And let's just walk our hands into the middle, straight out. Bringing your forearms down to the mat. You can walk your hands out as far as you can, or you can just bring your forearms down. Just breathing in and out. Don't go too far. You don't want it to hurt. But you want that nice stretch. And then coming all the way back up, sitting nice and tall. And let's wiggle those legs all the way to close. All right, let's bring our hands out in front, shoulders in their sockets, rib cage up off our hip bones. We're going to roll down about 45-degree angle. Tilt your pelvis, right? Tilt your pelvis, keeping your belly pulled into your back. And let's bring that right arm all the way back. Take a look and bring it up again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's do the other side. 1, keep that belly pulled to your back. 2, 3, take a look at those fingers back there. And 4, come all the way up, sitting nice and tall. Let's reach for our feet. Nice big deep breath out. Come all the way back up again. Hands out in front, rib cage up off your hip bones. Tilt your pelvis, and we're going to roll all the way down. And lengthen our arms and legs. Right leg, left arm, right leg, both. And let's swing those arms all the way around to grab your knees, bring them into your chest, and roll side to side. All right, let's straighten our right leg, keeping our left knee, hugging our left knee. Lengthen. Really lengthen that right leg to that wall over there. And we're going to switch. Lengthen your left leg, pulling that right knee right into your armpit. And switch. And switch. And switch. And then let's bring our feet down to the mat. Arms are out to T. Let's bring those knees up to above our hips, making sure that they're straight above our hips and your belly's to the mat. You have that blueberry spine, right? Really push your belly to the mat and have that blueberry spine, that nice little home there for the mouse or the blueberry. And we're going to bring those knees over to the right and look over to the left. We're going to hold this here for 5 breaths. So bring your right hand on top of those knees for that added little stretch. And just take 5 nice big easy breaths in and out. Try to relax those shoulders onto the mat. And let's bring those knees back to center. And we're going to the other side. So as those knees are going down, you're looking over to the right and your shoulders are trying to stay on the mat. And then hand comes up on top of those knees. And breathe. Back to center. And let's bring those feet down to the mat. We're going to take our right foot and cross it over top of our left knee. Have a little push on that right knee, opening up that hip there. And then bring it towards your belly. And we're going to push the knee into palm. Nice fascial stretch here. Knee into palm, and then open up that leg nice and slowly, continually, that resistance towards your palm. And bring it back to your belly and repeat. knee into palm. Awesome. And let's just switch sides. Left leg, heel over, right knee. Open up that knee, left knee. Bring it into your belly and knee into palm. And then repeat it. And open up that hip and see. Okay, we're right here, right? Leaving that left leg over top of your right knee. Let's grab behind your right knee. Pull it towards your chest, towards your shoulder there, keeping your hips square. And push out. Then hold. Push out on that left knee. Pull and push. And roll that ankle around. Squint your toes, whatever you want to do. And release. And let's repeat that again. Pull and push. And release. And let's just bring that right foot now over top of your left knee. And the same thing. Grab behind that left knee. Pull in towards your left shoulder and push out with your right. And release. And repeat. Pull and push. And release. And let's bring those legs, feet back down, and your feet, your soles of your feet together. Come into Frogger. Just let those, keeping your belly pulled into your back. Your blueberry spine there. And just let those legs flop open. And then bring your hands right to your on top of your quads there, right where your hip bones and your legs meet. And just just apply a little pressure. And relax. Let's straighten out your left leg. Bring your right leg straight up to the sky. Grab behind your calf or wherever you can grab. We're going to do a hammy stretch from here. As if you're grabbing your calf, massage that calf. Really just squeeze it in behind your knee. Massage in there. And you're bringing that right leg towards your right shoulder, keeping both legs very straight. Pull towards your shoulder. Left leg needs to be flat on the floor. And hold. And you can point and flex. You might need to back off that tiny little bit at first to flex. And then bring that flex foot towards your shoulder again. Bend that knee. Bring it into your chest and back all the way out flat. Give a nice little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And let's bring that left leg up to the ceiling. Reach for your calf, give it a little massage. Don't forget behind that knee, that baker's cyst or whatever it is. Back there. And let's bring that left leg towards your left shoulder. Both legs straight. Right leg flat on the floor. And then back off and point and flex. Point and flex. Keeping flex and bring that leg a little bit closer. Bend that knee, bring it in, give it a nice little hug, and then straighten out that leg and give a nice little shakeroo. Let's hug both knees now. Be in a tiniest little tiny ball. Grab your feet, go as tiny as you can, tucking your chin into your chest. And from here, we're going to go into a shoulder stand. So we're going to do 3 rock and rolls, okay? 1, 2, 3. And on this one, we're going to go up onto a shoulder roll. Hands come to back. Feet are going up to the ceiling. Walk your hands up your back as high as you can. Have your legs over top of your hips. And you can point and flex and rock and roll those ankles around. All right. Point and flex. And we're going to bring that right leg all the way back behind your head. Far as you can. And bring it all the way back up. And then your left leg all the way down. And back up. And now both legs. Hinge from the waist. And then reach those toes back behind. Bring those legs all the way back up. Nice and tall. Lengthening up to the ceiling. Let's do that again. Right leg all the way back. All the way back up. Left leg. And back up. And both legs. Try to slide those feet further away from your head. And then all the way back up. Bend those knees and roll all the way back down. Let's lengthen our bodies to those opposite walls. And we're going to bring grab our thumbs, bringing our hands together. Belly to your back. Lengthening. Nice big deep breath in and out and have that core nice and tight. We're going to scissors with our right leg and both arms, reaching up to the sky for 6. 1, lengthening down and lengthening all the way up. That's 2, 3, 4. Really reach that leg as you're coming down, swiping it from the wall behind you or in front of you. 5, that belly pulled to your back. And 6, right arm to T. You're going to do left arm, right leg. 1, lengthen, 2, belly to your back, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Both hands together to your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really focus on your belly to your back. And 6. Left arm to T, right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Both hands overhead. We're going to roll over onto our bellies. For Superman. So you're looking straight down. Arms and legs are reaching for those opposite walls. Belly to your back. And we're going to go bring our arms and legs up for 3. And down. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And this time we're going to hold it up. Hold it up, both arms and legs, and cactus all the way back, bringing your elbows to your body. Dive in. And again, we're doing 4, 2, keep belly to your back. 3, you're looking straight down. And 4, and bring those body all the way back down. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders. Push up. And we'll go into child's pose from here. Walk those hands down your back, sway side to side. Let's take walk our hands over to the right. Left cheek off the left leg. And all the way over to the other side. Same thing. To center. And drag those hands all the way down the mat to your knees. And then roll all the way up your quads and roll your shoulders back. And from here, let's just sit down cross-legged from here. Roll your shoulders back. And let's just put a little pressure on those knees. Look at this right leg. I can't get it down. A little blockage there. All right, we're going to take our left hand, put it on top of our right leg, and take a look behind with a nice big deep breath in and out. Let's have another deep breath in and out. And let's come all the way around to the other side. And come back to center. Let's just take a little look to the right. Come across, look to the left. Come back to center. Down and up. And just kind of roll from one side, your shoulder to the other. And come back to center. And let's just turn and do 3 rock and rolls. 1, 2, belly to your back. 3 to squat. Push those heels down. Walk those hands out in front and then come up on top of your toes. And then let's push those heels back down. You're going to feel keeping those hands out in front. Feel a stretch in your calf and your Achilles tendon, and as well as in your shoulders. And then let's push up into ragdoll. Hang here for a second. Cross your arms. Roll your neck around. Nice big deep breath in and out. And let's give our legs a nice big hug. Thank you, legs, for carrying me all this week. Arms become spaghetti. Soft bend in the knees. And let's roll all the way up. Nice and slowly. Lowest vertebrae. And roll your shoulders back. And let's just give a nice big old shakeroo. Shake it up. Whoop. Let everything hang loose. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. High fives.